50 amazing brain-elevating pictures from past 7th collection. Subscribe for daily content. Support this channel so it can grow. 1. U-2 spy plane pilots in pressure suits. Two. Princeton students after a freshman versus sophomore's snowball fight in 1893. 3. Ernest Hemingway and his son Gregory, Sun Valley, Idaho, October, 1941. 4. A Los Angeles County firefighter wields a shotgun at an improvised barricade on April 29, 1992 during the 1992 Los Angeles riots. 5. The original Moulin Rouge the year before it burned down, Paris, France, 1914. 6. The ill-fated crew of Apollo I pose for a photo parody of their official crew portrait after their concerns regarding the unsafe nature of the pod are not addressed, 1967. 7. Chicago Cubs team with mascot, Chicago, Illinois, 1908. 8. American crewman loading a transport aircraft with the help of an elephant, India, date unknown. 9. Dead German soldiers on the outskirts of Stalingrad, 1943. 10. Old house located where JFK International Airport currently lies today, on 150th Street and 147th Avenue in 1922's Jamaica, Queens. 11. Jewish couple wearing yellow stars, Berlin, Germany, 1941. 12. The last photograph of Franklin D. Roosevelt, taken at Warm Springs, Georgia, 11th of April 1945. He passed away the next day, just 11 weeks after into his 4th term. 13. German boys at a gumball machine, 1955. 14. Private John Drugan and Pal in Okinawa, 1945. Pal saved a platoon from ambush when he located a well-hidden enemy machine gun nest. 15. East German soldier helps a little boy sneak across the Berlin Wall, August 13, 1961. 16. Once a Beatle, when Ringo was ill with tonsillitis, he substituted on drums for 8 concerts and lived a superstar's life for 10 days. But Ringo has returned. Now Jimmy Nicole sits alone in the Melbourne airport, waiting for the plane that will take him back to obscurity, the 15th of June 1964. 17. Elephant-mounted machine gun, car. 1914 to 1918. 18. An American artilleryman shaves in frigid cold, using a helmet for a shaving bowl, during the Battle of the Bulge, January 1, 1945. 19. Samuel Reshevsky, age 8, defeating several chess masters at once in France, 1920. 20. The Big Three, Stalin, Roosevelt and Churchill, meet at the Tehran Conference, 1943. 21. Two guardian angels on the NYC subway, 1980. 22. Masks made for men with disfigured faces from war wounds. Original caption: Mrs. Ladd coloring one of the masks after adjusting on a wounded Poilu's face, 1917. 23. Bridgeport police have a message for the tough muzz in town. 24. In 1989, wanting to see how the Americans lived, Boris Yeltsin made an unscheduled visit to Randall's supermarket in Houston. Between trying free samples of cheese and produce and staring at the meat selections, Yeltsin roamed the aisles of Randall's, nodding his head in amazement. He thought it was a setup, since it was better than what the highest politicians had. He was eventually convinced and shocked. 25. Street vendor selling mummies in Egypt, 1865. 26. Princess Elizabeth reading at Windsor Castle, 1940, nearly a year into the wee eye, colorized by Marina Amaral. 27. Bernie Sanders carried away by police during protest, 1963. 28. American doughboy laughing during a gas mask drill, 1917. 29. Michael Jackson and the Reagans at the White House for the launch of a campaign against drunk driving, the 14th of May 1984. 30. A Vietnamese policeman attempts to put out the fire as a Buddhist monk burns to death in front of Saigon's Roman Catholic Cathedral, October 27, 1963 by Horstfers. 31. My dad, a combat medic, in the Vietnam War after a brutal night when North Vietnamese attacked their fire support base, 1971. 32. Swordmaker in Damascus, Syria, c. 1900. 33. A British couple sleeps inside a Morrison shelter used as protection from collapsing homes during the Weihai Blitz bombing raids, March 1941. 34. Another photo of the New York City blackout, at dusk, July 14, 1977. 35. Motorized roller skate salesman in California, 1961. 36. An American soldier chats with a sunbathing German girl in post-war Berlin, Germany, in 1945. 37. River Phoenix, Kiefer Sutherland, Corey Feldman and Will Wheaton at the premiere of Stand By Me in Beverly Hills, 1986. 38. Roald Dahl in the garden shed where he wrote many of his books, including Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, 1979. Great Missenden, Bucks. 39. A shield to protect the face during snowstorms, Canada, 1939. 40. Adolf Hitler's fourth grade class, 1899. The Führer bee can be seen top row, dead center. 41. A Bosnian girl, holding an AK-47 rifle, smokes a cigarette as she waits for a funeral service at Sarajevo's Lions Cemetery on Monday, September 14, 1992. 42. Over 7,000 bags of gold and silver the Nazis stole from citizens in an underground vault, 1945. 43. Allied forces mock Hitler standing on the balcony at the Reich Chancellery at the end of Weihnachten, August 1945. 44. A mother and her son watch a nuclear bomb testing in Nevada, 1953. 45. Jonathan the Tortoise, the giant tortoise on the left, as photographed in 1886. Jonathan is alive even today, and is presently 187 years old. It holds the record for the oldest living terrestrial animal in the world. St. Helena, 1886. 46. A German soldier executes a Ukrainian Jew embracing her child. Ivanrod, Ukraine, 1942. 47. Battery Park, 1977, photographed by Fred Conrad. 48. Loading passengers onto an airship from a mooring mast in the early 1930s. 49. A woman surveys a treacherous mountain pass in the Pyrenees of France, 1956. 50. Signature of Paris Agreements, ending the Allied occupation of West Germany, France, the 23rd of October 1954.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a comment, like and subscribe. Support the channel so I can bring you more content. Thank you again.